show me everything.
Hello, dazzlings, dazzlettes, and newcomers. My name is Aria, and welcome back to another story time. The reason why I'm doing a story time and not like an actual song cover video or some gameplay, I really wanted to record some gameplay tonight, but the connection in my room decided to be stupid and mean to me, so yeah. But instead, I got this story time that I was going to talk about a long while ago, and I mentioned in one of my other videos, but I haven't gotten to it yet, so I might as well now. This story is about the branch, and if you don't remember who the branch is, her name that I use is Ivy, and the name that I use for my ex, who is also in the story, is Dante. So, yeah. Ivy, it was last summer. I came back from visiting my cousins somewhere, I forget where, and I went to one of my brother's football games. So, I'm going there, I'm enjoying myself, and I'm walking around, and I see Ivy with her friend, I'll name her Diane. I see Ivy with her friend Diane walking around and talking, and it's making me very uncomfortable because I, at this point, still did not like her for what she and Dante did to me, and I was trying to get over it. So, after a while, I talked to my friends who came to the football game as well and talked to my mom and my dad, and they all told me that holding on to this grudge was not going to do anything for me. If anything, it was just going to make me feel even more pained and hurt after a while. And if I don't let it go, then things are going to be really bad for me. I was still in my feelings, so I decided to tell her when she did eventually walk up to me. She asked me this. She's like, Ivy walked up to me and asked, Aria, I know you hate me, and I know I've done some terrible things to you in the past, and I know you hate me, but can we please give this friendship another chance? She didn't even apologize. That's what made me really mad, and the fact that saying I know you hate me does not compensate for an apology. I am aware that I dislike you. You don't have to remind me. And so, after that, Arya said some words, but I'll give you the child-friendly version. I told her, clean and simple, I gave you 2 chances to try this friendship again, and do you know what you did? You took those 2 chances and threw them in my face. You hurt me so many times after I considered giving you chance after chance. And I considered you more than a friend, but as a sister or a close family member, and you go and spit on it. And if you really think I'm stupid enough to let you hurt me a 3rd time, then you're an idiot. No, the answer is no. And I walked away. Few months go by. I'm heated, and this was the opposite of what I wanted. I didn't want her still on my mind for that long of a time. So, fast forward to another football game that my brother had. Ivy and Diane are both there, and they're looking over the cheerleader coach's daughter. So, yeah, they're hanging out with her. And, like, a week or two before then, I had gotten this candy that was disgusting that I really wanted to use to prank Ivy. That prank didn't work. And so it only just looked like I wanted to give her a piece of candy, which was the opposite of what I wanted. But even then, it just made me think, like, me being mad at her isn't doing anything for me. It's just making me feel miserable. Just like my parents said and just like my friends said. So, I'm going to stop this. I'm not going to let her have any more control over my life. And so, she calls me over, ironically, as I'm going to make my way to her. And she asked me about the candy. And I told her straight and forward, I don't hate you. I severely dislike you for what you did, but I don't hate you. If anything, holding on to this hate and this anger, it's only affecting me and only making me miserable. And I refuse to let that happen. So, I don't hate you, but I think we can be on good terms. So, that was probably my mistake, because she took that as we're friends again. And so she decided to tell me something that, not going to lie, this was karma, and this was Ari being a little jerk, like, entirely. What she told me next had me rolling in laughter. She told me that she wanted to talk about some things and get some things off her chest, and one of those things was her being super upset because Dante cheated on her. And I broke out laughing. I could not breathe. I was walking around going like, karma. Karma. Oh my God. Jesus, you know when to come and make me feel happy. Whew. Because that's exactly what happened to me. Dante cheated on me with Ivy, and Ivy didn't care. And so the same thing happened to her, and I'm just like, wow. And I didn't even do anything to instigate that. And so, she tells me that, and I said, after I was done laughing, I said, I'm sorry, it's just, you have no idea how much I needed to hear that. Just like, I'm sorry, I said like we were gonna have this like water under the bridge, but you deserved that. And she accepted it, she deserved it. And after a while we started talking again, until she brought up some other drama. But that, my dear dazzlings and dazzlettes, is a story for another time. I hope you guys enjoyed this little story time. I had fun just talking about something that happened in my life, and it was pretty fun to think about it again. I hope you liked listening to it. If you like what you were listening to, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to make up a dazzling or a dazzle today. If this is the first video you've ever seen by me, you're no longer a newcomer. Welcome to the family. If there's anything else you guys want to hear about, like a really embarrassing story of mine, or any games you want me to do in the future, just comment them down below. Oh, and please check out Aria Games. I'm still doing Doki Doki Literature Club up on there. There should be 3 episodes currently up on Aria Games of Doki Doki Literature Club, and I will record episode 4 sooner than you think, and then I'll upload it. Yeah. Either way, guys, I'm Aria. Thank you so much for listening in, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!
I show me every